Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Rants show. I have a confession to make. I used to be a simp. That's right, me. I used to be a simp for Xbox. When I was a kid, Xbox was the way. That was the move. Xbox was the greatest thing ever made. PlayStation didn't come close. Nintendo didn't come close. It was only Xbox. Xbox was the best. And the reason I say used to be a simp is because I have literally never in my life seen more of a decline of a brand of anything. Anything. And it's really sad to watch. It's like, I'm sure you've heard of the people who get like dementia or Alzheimer's and they just deteriorate. In a matter of months, they're completely different people. And over the course of the last decade, but more specifically the last couple years, Xbox has completely changed. When I was a kid, I had an Xbox, but I felt like it was really, really close. It was like 50-50 between people who had an Xbox versus people who had a PlayStation. And the great thing about that rivalry is because you could argue good things on both sides. Both sides had pros and cons. Nowadays, Xbox just 100% sucks. It just 100% sucks. There's no redeeming qualities for having an Xbox. The only reason you would ever buy a new Xbox is if you had, owned an Xbox all your entire life and you didn't want to lose all your progress on your games and all that. It's the only reason Xbox is still in business. If PlayStation came up with a way to transfer everything, all of your games, all of your progress to PlayStation, Xbox would be out of business tomorrow. But until that happens, Xbox will continue to suffer on in agony. It's incredibly sad. It's incredibly sad. Now, I'm not sure if any of you have ever seen a three-legged dog, but it's a very melancholic thing. You're happy for the dog because the dog is still experiencing life and it's happy and it's in a loving home. But at the same time, you can't forget that important detail of it missing a leg. Xbox is a no-legged dog. Xbox is a torso. It can't do anything. It is stuck in the same place, just day after day declining. It is the most horrific thing I've ever seen. The fact that Microsoft has literally killed their only dog in the race is just baffling to me. It's just baffling to me. I mean, I have no experience in business. I have no experience in finance. I have no experience in economics, and I could run Xbox better than the current board, current people running it. And that's just not how it should be. It's just not how it should be, I don't understand. How hard is it to compete? Yes, PlayStation is better than Xbox, but it's not like the best thing in the world. PlayStation has plenty of faults. PlayStation has plenty of cons. Xbox could, if they wanted to, could beat PlayStation. But they won't. They won't because they suck. They suck now. It's literally it's not even close. If for some reason you are in the market for a new console, I don't know why. I don't know why you would be buying a console right now. They're so expensive. I wouldn't even consider Xbox. It's that bad. It's that bad. I can't believe that a brand that I used to love, a console that I used to play almost every single day, is now it's a ghost. It's a shell of its former self. I mean, don't even get me started on Halo, man. Don't even get me started on Halo. That's going to be its own episode one day. But the decline of Halo is synonymous with the Xbox itself. I mean, they really just let that shit go. They just let that shit go. It's like being a prime bodybuilder, like strongest man in the world, like an Olympian athlete. And then you just decide one day to just stop working out, stop eating right, sleep like shit, drink a lot, smoke a lot. For no reason. You just decide to. Man. This is not the first time that this has been said, but the decline of Xbox will be studied. I promise you. Like 30 years from now, when you take like an economics class at a college or something, they will talk about Xbox, about just Microsoft in general. They will. They will talk about how in the early 2000s, Xbox and the Xbox 360 were the kings. And then the Xbox One came out and they lost a lot of their fans, a lot. And they also lost a ton of their reputation, a ton of their market share, a ton of everything. And then the new Xbox comes out and it's like so expensive. It's like, isn't it like $650, $700 for an Xbox? Which, mind you, has no exclusives, no reason to exist. The same exact controller, same everything. Everything's the same. What the hell were they thinking? Oh, it's a rectangle now. That's it. That's all they changed. It's just unbelievable to me. It's so sad. It's like watching a family member die of like a terminal disease. You don't notice it day by day, but you look back. That's the thing. You look back on the old times. You look back and you have these fond memories. And those fond memories are almost ruined by the current state of it today. It's like losing someone close to you. I spent a lot of time with my Xbox. A lot of time. And now it feels like all of that was for nothing. The box that I grew up with, the box that I loved and enjoyed was a different person all along. That was a fake relationship happening. I had a parasocial relationship with my Xbox. And now I'm wondering, did I make the right decision when I was a child? Should I have just started with PlayStation and never even touched Xbox? If I could change one thing in my life, it would be to go back and get a PlayStation instead of an Xbox. I think that people who played PlayStation and still do play PlayStation are more successful than people who play Xbox because they follow by example. They follow by example. So, if you're playing a console made by a totally mismanaged company, you're not going to be as better off as, like, let's say a PlayStation player who can watch what the company that they support is doing. Does that make sense? Basically, what we're trying to say is Jeff Bezos plays PlayStation. Elon Musk plays PlayStation. These billionaires play PlayStation. Even Bill Gates plays PlayStation. Because there's no reason to play Xbox anymore. And that's what's so sad. That's what's so sad. I remember the war, man. I fought in that war. I have scars from that war. And it was all for nothing because Xbox gave up. They gave up. They forfeited the war. All my sacrifice, all the friends I had that died was for nothing. Because the management, the leaders, threw in the towel. So sad. Incredibly sad. It's incredibly distressing. It's horrific, in my opinion. It is truly the end of an era. I mean, Xbox has taken so many L's in the last few years. I don't know how they are still taken seriously. I mean, they're not taken seriously, but I don't know why they're still making Xboxes. They've already given up. That's the thing. They've already given up. So I don't know why they're still pretending. It's very, very sad. I gave up my Xbox a couple years ago and moved to PC. But every once in a while, you know, I just get those memories, man. I just get those memories. Those memories of what once was, the good times, and they're just long gone. Long gone. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this, please let me know your thoughts on Xbox. Let me know if you're a PlayStation player, Xbox player, PC player. Let me know if you don't give a shit about anything I'm talking about. Because you know what? I'm starting to not give a shit about it myself either. So I appreciate you listening to this. And I'll see you tomorrow.